Hello, today we are discussing about the discounted payback period. Discounted payback period is a technique of the capital budgeting. In discounted payback, whatever the output we get in number of years, we discount it. Okay, let's discuss the problem. It will be very much clear to you what is discounted payback period. If project cost present value cash outflow is 69,439.8 and output we get at the end of first year 15,000, at the end of second year 20,000, third year 25,000, fourth year 30,000, fifth year 15,000. Okay, now what we do, we simply involve in the process of discounting. And what is discounting? How we perform the process of discounting? Simply the formula is PV is equal to FV divided by 1 plus I whole power n. When we convert the future value into the present value, this is called discounting. And what is compounding? When we convert the present values into the future value, that is called compounding. Okay, now in the first year we get the output 15,000, so that will be in the present it will be 13,636. Okay, in the second year we get the 20,000 at the end of 2 years. If we convert into the presents, that will be 16,000. If we convert the 20,000 that we will get after the 2 years into the present, in the present it will be 16,528.9. And third, the 25,000 that we will get after the 3 years, at the end of 3 years, then in the present it will be 18,782.8. and 30,000 that we'll get at the end of fourth year. If we convert into the present, that will be 20,491.8. and 15,000 that we'll get after the 5 years. At the end of 5 years, that we convert into the present, that will be 9,316.7. Here it all depends on the interest rate and discount rate. And discount rate, our interest rate is 10%. If we have a more interest rate or more discount rate, the value will be smaller. If you have a smaller interest rate, your value will be larger. Okay, so 15, as we found out here, we have 15,000 will be that we will get at the end of first year, that will be 13,636. The total of all these value will that we will get 1,05,000. Apparently it looks that we will get 1,05,000, but when we convert into present values, that will be 78,756.5 with a discount rate of 10%. Okay, if we sum, how we sum? For example, how we do sum? For example, this value is equal to this one. This is a summation of first year and second year discounted values 30,000, and this value is summation of all 3 years, and this value is summation of all 4 years. We found that 69,439.8, this is what our original investment that we are getting back in 4 years. So we can say that our discounted payback period is 4 years. How we come to know that discounted payback period is 4 years? Because we found that in first year we get not 15,000, we are getting 13,000, because this is discounted value. We are getting 20,000, but here we get 16,000. Some we make the summation, then that it will be 30,165. At the end of 3 years, we found that we get 48,948 rupees our investment back. And at the end of fourth year, we found that we get the investment 69,439.8 back. In 4 years, we have got our investment back. That is called discounted payback period. If, for example, we have a present value cash outflow is equal to, here if we say that our present value cash outflow is equal to 30,165, then we can say that our discounted payback period is 2 years. If our present value cash outflow or our investment is 48,900, then we can say our discounted payback is 3 years. So this is what our investment that we will get back, discounted amount, that we count the discounted amount. Okay, so discounted payback period, this is why this term is referred as discounted payback period. In number of years we get our investment back, that is called discounted payback period. So I hope this is clear to you. Thank you very much.